Today, Friday 20th, 2026, Quell said in the Blush Crunch Studio Discord, "Hey guys, just wanted to let you know I put up a Roblox event to mark when the next content update will be. Be sure to check it out. I'll be sure to send some more information on some of the content to be added when able. So maybe check back here throughout the week if you'd like more details. Have a lovely day. Link below to Roblox event." And she linked the Roblox event down below. What do we see is happening? Well, we're getting a new achievement system, which is really curious. I'm curious about it. When I think back about the Christmas update, we had, for example, the advent calendar. I don't know if this is referring to that or if this is referring to getting kind of what Roblox would give you anytime you join into a new game. So if you don't know, it's been told or it's been talked about that Roblox is actually going to be removing achievements, the badges, the badge system. So I don't know if what Quell is referring to is something like that, but in Dandy's world. She's going to be adding in a badge system or an achievement system. So I'm really curious to see what kind of achievements we will be getting. And number two, the prize. Like, are we going to be receiving anything for having a high number of achievements? Like, for example, a goal could be, oh, have 10 tunes. And if you have 10 tunes, like, are we going to get iCore? Are we going to get, seasonal currency? Like, how is that going to work? I'm really curious about that. Something else is a new Toon and Twisted. And when the art, or rather the silhouette of the Toon is displayed, we can kind of see that there appears to be like ears, right? And then there's like a very bubbly, it looks very bubbly. Honestly, it reminds me a lot of Louis. The ears kind of remind me of Louis, and everything looks very bumpy. Everything looks very circular and round, but you can see legs. You can see two sets of pairs of legs. So there's 4 legs in total, it seems. And there might be even like 6 kind of limbs. There might be hands that the silhouette is kind of, covering. My speculation is that this is a caterpillar, and it would make sense because we're about to enter springtime, and obviously during the spring, all the insects are starting to come out. And then maybe this caterpillar, maybe they'll have some kind of ability where they can transform into like a butterfly. I don't know. Maybe it's a moth. I don't know. It seems to be some kind of caterpillar, some kind of larva. Which I'm very excited for. And of course, with that, we're gonna get the twisted version of it. Honestly, it resembles Gordy's Twisted a lot to me. I don't know if anybody else sees that, but to me, it definitely does. So like I said, we still don't have a lot of detail, but Quell did say that during this week, she will be revealing more information, so we should stay tuned for that. But at the moment, it looks very caterpillar-like. It reminds me a lot of Gordy's Twisted, and the ears remind me of Louis. So I don't know what all of those kind of like ideas, mixed together would make. But like I said, I genuinely do believe that it is a caterpillar. It is an insect of some sort. We are entering the springtime, so, insects make sense. So an insect Toon and Twisted would make a lot of sense and would be on par with the season that we are currently entering, at least here in the United States of America. And then something else we will be getting is a new floor. Guys, I'm calling it now. I think it's going to be some kind of like nature inspired, because we just got an art map. So we just got that statue of Dandy and stuff. But guys, I'm calling it now. I believe this is going to be some kind of sanctuary, some kind of, I think it's called like a vivarium. Like, I don't know the exact term for it, but I was in Texas. I went to Houston a long time ago, a couple years ago, and there was this museum of natural sciences. And within that, there was this one sector. There was like a part for like space and stuff. And then there was this other part that had butterflies, and the butterflies would fly all around you, and you could catch them and you could feed them. Like, they had apples and citrus and other stuff, and it was so beautiful. And I feel like because it's almost springtime, and I feel like because the silhouette of the Toon looks like a caterpillar, I think the new floor may be inspired off of nature. It may be some kind of some kind of nature exhibit for the kids to walk through, because after all, Gardenview is an educational museum for children. And I think that would fit on theme, not just with Gardenview and Dandy's World itself, but also, like I said, because of the upcoming spring season here in the USA. This literally just came out like a couple hours ago as of filming this. So there's a lot more information that could be revealed. There's a lot more things that obviously, could prove wrong what I'm saying. But like I said, based off of the current ideas that we've gotten and based off of the season that we're entering and the silhouette of the Toon, I am I'm gonna be surprised if it's not some kind of insect, and I'm gonna be surprised if the new floor isn't some kind of insect, like animal exhibit related floor. And before concluding the video, I actually have something I want to show you guys. So there's this person named Kai. They're one of my members. They're also a moderator in my Discord server, and they're also somebody that I genuinely do consider a really cool person. They were the very first person to join my Discord server, so giant shout out to you, Kai. You are an amazing person. But with that said, what I wanted to share with you guys was a concept that they had months ago. This was 4 or 3 months ago. And they actually low-key predicted the achievement system. So I asked them, obviously I got their consent. Here is the proof right here. I asked them if it would be okay for me to use their achievement concept that they had sent a couple months ago in a video to show you guys. And they said yes. So thank you very much, Kai, for allowing us to see your art. And they made achievements for just about everything. So they started off by making achievements for every floor that you complete. So for example, there's We're Just Getting Started, which is survive your first floor, survive 5 floors, 10 and 30. And then they made some achievements for different completed tasks. So for example, Is That Me, which is really cool. It's like encounter the Twisted of the Toon you're playing as, first of many, complete your first machine, die for the first time, purchase any item in Dandy's elevator, and a ton of other really cool concepts that I just want to share with you guys. Giant, like I said, shout out to Kai. Their YouTube will be linked in the description, and also here in the video. Obviously, I'll make sure to put it up. All credit to them. They are the one who made these amazing achievements. And then they also made achievements for encountering each of the mains. So they made one for Pebble and V and Astro and Shelly and Sprout, and then the seasonal mains. And then they also made it for the lethals. So I'm so glad they're friends for Dandy, and Time's Up for Dial. And I just, listen, when I read the little update card on Dandy's World that said that they were going to have achievements, I immediately thought of these concept achievements that Kai had made. So giant thanks to them for allowing me to share their art. Once again, their handle will be in the description. So like I said, giant shout out to Kai for allowing me to post these and promote them and show them off. I absolutely love them. So I can't wait to see what the Dandy's World achievements will look like in game. But that's basically it for me today. Just wanted to update you guys on this. Let me know your thoughts and your opinions down below. What do you guys think the new Toon will be? What do you guys think the new achievement system will look like? And what do you guys think the new floor will look like? I look forward to reading all of your responses. As always, have an amazing day, stay safe, and I'll keep you guys posted.